Hey everyone, and welcome to another DeFi Generative video. And today I have a little bit of a visual that I want to go through with everybody. It's the history of Bitcoin and the chart and what it looks like over the past 10 years or so. It starts all the way back in 2011 and it goes all the way until 2021. And there's a whole lot of historical data in here that's definitely worth looking at for the future. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of events that took place in this chart, but despite that, Bitcoin has only gone up over time. And we can only really look at Bitcoin at this point in time because other cryptos haven't had enough time to give us enough historical data. But that being said, there's still a huge pattern here that's worth following. Looking back all the way at the start of the chart, you can see in June 2011, the Mt. Gox event. And it reads, suffers 38% crash, Mt. Gox exchange hacked, 60,000 accounts stolen. This was the FTX back when Bitcoin was just getting started. And somehow Bitcoin still survived and is still kicking around this day. Mt. Gox is a huge reason why I believe that FTX will not be the end of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin was going to end, it's way more likely that it would have ended in its cradle when Mt. Gox got hacked. That being said, it's still kicking around. The price of a Bitcoin back then looks to be around like $10, way less than it was now. If you had bought during that fiasco, you'd be rich right now. The second thing on the list is August 2012. Media attention and pyramid schemes push price up to a high of $15. Okay, so more bullshit going on. However, the price is still climbing. It's insignificant to the price that it is today. As you can see, it just shoots up right when we get around 2017. Moving on now to February 2014, you can see that there's a little bit of a blip. Bitcoin's first bubble as it surges to $1,156 before crashing to $760. That looks like about a close to 25 to 30% decrease. It stings, but keeping with the DeFi generate narrative, you buy, you keep buying, you hold, and eventually you're going to win. So it must have really hurt to keep on holding onto your Bitcoins back then, but the people that are still holding back from back then are holding onto a pretty penny. And then we see that we go into a time-based capitulation between 2014 all the way to 2017. Nothing really happens to Bitcoin. And I'm sure that's what led to more people leaving and losing faith. So I expect something like that to happen between 2022 and 2024 and up until the halving. There's going to be something, I think, similar to this. So there will be more boring. Stick it out. There is that boring phase. So it's in the chart. It's part of the history. Likely going to happen again. That's part of my thesis. But yet again, what do I know? Coming now to May 2017. You can see that Bitcoin crosses the $2,000 line after multiple institutions look at blockchain technology. This goes in line with adoption. Bitcoin has only become more and more adopted since its genesis back in 2009. But there's still a whole lot more adoption to go. We are still very much early. But this, going between 2017 and 2019, is an indicator of where we can continue to go. As you can see at the right of the chart, there's a similar pattern of money movements where it comes down and then it goes back up. I'm not a technical analysis person, so I can't really analyze that too deeply, but as far as I can see from a DeFi generate standpoint, it goes up, it comes down really steeply, and then it goes up really steeply again, possibly after some time of waiting, which can be seen between 2014 to 2017, as well as between mid 2018 to about 2020 when it ramped up like crazy again. Coming back to March 2018, we can see that the second bubble in Bitcoin burst. It went from about $18,000 per coin down to just $7,000 per coin. Yet again, huge drop. Very scary to be a Bitcoin holder during that time, but I sure would have loved to have bought a Bitcoin around $7,000. And I think that looking back on this point in time in the future, I think that people will say, oh man, I wish I bought a Bitcoin at 16,000, 17,000, even though it did go down to like 12, 13, 14, which is what I'm expecting. Moving a little bit forward in the chart, you can see January 2019. That's when heavy regulation and failed projects pushed price down even further to $4,000 per coin. More pain. Like I say now, there's more pain involved. There's more pain on the way. In 2018 to 2019, there was more pain on the way, but pain equals opportunity. That's the DeFi Generate thesis. Moving forward in the chart, coming to July 2020, this is after COVID had already taken place and shit was getting worse. Despite the economic context that we were in at the time, money flooded the system, so Bitcoin surged past $11,000, many viewing it as a safe haven to the gold alternative. I like Bitcoin more than gold, obviously. That's why I made a Bitcoin channel. And then just a couple months later, looking at December 2020, you can see that Bitcoin nears $30,000 as PayPal accepts it as a corporate investment. Another great thing, more adoption. The more that Bitcoin is adopted, the more that its price will increase. It's a very scarce asset. The more that people want it, supply and demand, blah, 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 all that stuff. Despite the bear market that we're in right now, there seems to be more adoption going on. So when there is going to be more of a demand for the price, more people are going to have it. So it's going to be harder to come by. So getting in now is the smart move. And then we're going to end this chart in February 2021. 2021 was a green year for crypto, so this is going to end pretty positively. We all know what happens right after this, but to end this chart, we're going to go to February 2021, where Bitcoin passes $40,000 as Elon Musk is tweeting about the bull sentiment in the market. Obviously, we're down from that point. I think we're going to get back, but there's more pain involved. $17,000, I'm not excited about a 5% gain in the market. I think that there's still more pain involved. But these blips that we're looking at are going to be even smaller in the future. When it's 2030 and we're looking at the 2022 to 2023 bear market, it's going to be like how we're historically looking at the 2018 to 2019 bear market. Pain, but it is a great opportunity, and it's something that people should take advantage of. Risk versus reward, you got to make that decision, but it's a risk that I am absolutely willing to take. To end this video, I just wanted to say that I wanted to show everybody this chart because it shows that Bitcoin, in my eyes, is a sure bet of making money. I've been watching it for many years now. I wish that I was in it for many years, but I didn't have no money. All it has been doing has been going up over the macro. There's a whole lot of pain involved in the short term, but you need to go through some pain in order to make some money. If holding Bitcoin was easy, everyone would be doing it. We are here to make money, so we're going to do the hard things. And the hard thing right now is to wait out the pain, to keep buying, stick with it, stomach all the BS, and eventually we're going to come out of this in the green. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching my video again. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're into this, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.